I've just woken up because it is our last port day today. If you've been watching, I've been posting different vlogs every day on my cruise. I'm on a P&O cruise. I'm on Iona, and I've been having a great time. We've been going all around. We've done Hamburg, and I'll link all the vlogs down below. Hamburg, Rotterdam. In Rotterdam you can obviously go to Amsterdam. We went to Kinderdijk. We went to so many good places, and today we are going on a Belgian chocolate making tour and free time. However, the difference is that we got a letter through the other night which says we're the only 2 people booked on. Bear in mind, on this ship there's 5,500 people and only 2 of us. I just think there's been a slight error somewhere. I don't know what the error is, but I think there has been one. So I'm quite excited to see what the day is going to have in store. I've had a really good time. There have definitely been some things I've learned and some things that I'm like, ooh, would do differently, or like, I think P&O should do that, which at the end of this vlog, I'll try and do like a full debrief on everything, on like the pros, the cons, the maybes, the what ifs. Anyway, I'm going to brush my hair and we're going to go to breakfast in the buffet breakfast. Our favourite place for the breakfast is the like dining room, but because our tour is at 8:45, we don't really have time to be doing that, so we're just going to go to the buffet breakfast. The food here is so much better than what I thought it was going to be. I don't know why, but I kind of thought cruise food wasn't going to be that good, but it's been so good. And we've really enjoyed the dining rooms, which are just included in the price, but they have so many others that you can pay for. So there's like the Epicurean, there's the loads of others, but truly I think our favourite is the dining room, which is completely included in the price. I'm not going to show you breakfast because I've shown you the breakfast so many times now and you're probably bored of it, but we're going to go and get breakfast now, and we'll see you on the flip side. If you want to see the breakfast and this is your first vlog, you can check out the others. Alright? Love ya. You know what I feel like? Sorry. What I feel like with this hat is I feel like, you know when a celebrity gets a wacky haircut and they have to keep it under wraps? That's what I feel like, but you can't see it in my hair. I don't know why, it's really good at keeping the hair away. Anyway, let's go and we're on the tour bus and we've got a little tour guide. I don't think I've ever had this before. So we got on the tour bus and I've never really done a like guided tour before with the little headphones. So for some reason it was making me giggle so much, like following this lady with her number, and it just made me laugh. Anyway, I'd never been to Bruges before. Let me tell you, I'm going back. It is gorgeous, and this is something I really liked about doing the cruise, is you have like 1 or 2 days in different places, and that means that you can go back to the place that you really liked, and also you see things like I've never would have gone to Bruges on my own, and now like I have to go back because it is absolutely stunning. Goodness me, oh my hat! That, I'm gonna have to come back here, Mum. That is too, I'm literally loving it. We just had our little tour. I've never done a guided tour before. It was actually quite good. Especially we've been 2 days here. Like, I know! There is so much to see and do. And can you imagine at Christmas time? The Christmas markets, I would pee myself, I would. We're going to the line with all the chocolate shops. And she gave us some recommendations of ones, so we're going to go and see those. Don't buy cheap chocolate. Yeah, she gave us many tips. I love that woman. And we're going to do our chocolate workshop later. But for now, it was this way, wasn't it? The chocolate line and everything. So she recommended the chocolate line. Let's have a look in here. Oh my gosh, throwback. You know why she's doing that, Mum? Getting all the bubbles out because if no, that's a Fabulicious. What is a Fabulicious? They're like knockoffs of Snickers. Wow. Will they be good? Because I just do love a Snicker. Chocolate pills, obviously an essential. Best chocolate. Well, that was a great time in there. It was actually a lot cheaper than I thought, and I got a little free sample. Mum and I are gonna share it.
Yuzu. I think it's got some alcohol in there.
Oh, doesn't look like chocolate, does it?
I'm literally having the best time. I think this has been my favourite of all the places.
We both said, didn't we? We did like 2 days here.
Yeah, it's so, like, there's just so much to look at, so much to see, so many things to try. But you know what? We can just come back. We're gonna get our waffle. Obviously, you have to get a waffle if you're here. I don't know what one to get. Should I just get plain? I feel like I should almost, do you reckon? What one should we get, Mum? Oh, the waffle is getting cooked. So we got our waffle from House of Waffles. It's really hot. It's a bit more doughy.
Maybe that's it.
It's a very different texture to waffles I've had before.
Too hot.
And it's like caramelized sugar on the outside. But it's really good.
I prefer it to normal waffles.
You prefer this?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a lot more going for it texturally, but it is quite doughy. There we go. My chips have a little sauce carry case. That's what I like to see. Thank you very much. After we'd gotten our chips, we went to the chocolate museum for our chocolate session, which was so much fun. It brought me right back to uni. I actually did get a bit emotional because it literally looks like my uni room, and doing all the chocolate work is so fun. This was probably one of our favourite things that we did on the whole cruise. We love something interactive. We love a little class. Also, this guy who was making all the chocolate stuff was so good. And also, it was just, you could make as much as you wanted and could in the time. And it was just so fun to like get to experiment. They didn't hold back on any of the toppings, and then we packaged them up ready to take them home for all of our friends. We are back from an amazing time in Bruges. I loved it. I'm gonna have to go back. There wasn't enough time. The chocolate thing was so much fun. I just loved it all. I really did. I'd happily go again and explore. And the weather actually was really good. Look, the sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat out and it's coming out today. It's 4 o'clock now. My massage is at 4:30. I am so excited. They basically sent through this little voucher thing where they've got like power hour. I guess they wanted to try and fill up as many slots as they could for the last little chunk, and I was like, you're coming home with me. So I'm getting a Swedish massage. I don't know if it means that I can get access to the spa as well, so I am going to bring my swimming costume if it means I can float in jacuzzi. So Mum's just got back from the carnage that is the buffet. One of my things that I wish I got a chance to do, but it just got so booked up, was afternoon tea. Because afternoon tea at sea, are you joking me? That's a bit of me. Wow. Poem. How did you find my Birkenstocks, by the way?
Alright.
Oh, just alright.
What size are they?
And 41, whatever that is. I let Mum borrow these. Do you like them though?
I do. They're nice. They're comfortable. I need a 40 though, I think.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, they are good.
My little Birkenstocks. They've been so handy. Mum has said, she just went and got a cup of tea, and she's told me that there is loads of afternoon tea stuff upstairs. Yeah. So I'm just going to go and see to show you guys. Look at that. It doesn't look real. It looks like a green screen. I got chicken satay. Mum got melon and ham. Don't be so uptight.
Taking a trip to Muscle and Curry.
What? We had a great meal. Mum picked wrong. I feel like you should just let me pick your meal and then you always have a good time. I love that steak. I think that it is absolutely fantastic. They're getting steak in an all-inclusive. Like, what are the chances? That is crazy, crazy.
Every night as well.
Every night. There wasn't a night that steak wasn't on the menu. Spa, my massage wasn't the best massage. Nice view, but it just wasn't, it wasn't the best. It was just an interesting one. She had this brush at the start, and she like tickled my arms with it, and then would like slap my hand, and it kind of felt like
I didn't know if it was a joke or I just didn't really know what was happening, but it was still a nice experience. And I always feel zen after a massage. And yeah, we just had our last meal. Feel quite sad actually. I feel like I could do another few. Do you feel like you could do another few days, or are you ready? Which is quite rare. Mum is normally ready to go home from the holiday. She's like, I'm ready to, I've had my time now. But I feel like I could do one more destination. It's in me.
I could do it if I could go somewhere else, yeah. But that's the whole thing about cruising, isn't it? You get to go different places.
I feel sad that I didn't get to use the jacuzzis more. That's probably my biggest. Mum and I always do the classic holiday convo of what's been your highlight, what's been your low light. Wow, it's rocky out there tonight. Flip, look at that. Ooh, beautiful though, stunning waves. Oh, shutting the curtains for the last time. This is literally what I do on holiday. I just go around and say,
oh, those are going to
having a hot water for the last time.
It's going to rock all night.
Good morning. It is our last, it's our last morning. We are all packed up and we're about to go to breakfast at 6:30. It's quite early. It's quite a process. It's not actually that hard of a process. Anyway, we're going to go to the Keys because we haven't tried that yet. Oh, what's this? Let's go, baby. On the street from our couple that we sat next to at dinner one day is that it gets chaos at breakfast on the first day, no, on the last day. So that's why we're going at 6:30. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad, but I think it's going to be heaving. But we didn't know that this place that we're going to has pancakes and loads of toppings, and that's what I've been wanting the whole time. You know, whenever I'm on holiday, that's what I get. Like when I was on honeymoon, I had the pancakes and the bacon. So I'm quite excited. This is quite a good little view of the ship. Here are the breakfast options. I'm going for pancakes. Here. This right here is the bacon that I have been wanting. Oh my gosh, and the pan au chocolat. Why didn't we come here earlier? What? That's stupid of us. What have you got there? Absolutely amazing. Stunning scenes. It's literally not busy at all. I don't know why they told us it's going to be so busy. Our last walk back to the room. Bye bye little room. You have been very good to us. I've really enjoyed it. And this is what we're looking out to. Our last little view of the balc. Oh, what's that? Big old ship. Wow. What are they doing? Looking out over Southampton. I see that. There she is. We're gonna leave now. That was so easy getting out of there, wasn't it?
I think it was a good call doing what we did.
Yeah, I would really recommend, if you can, leaving earlier rather than later with your own luggage instead of giving them your luggage. But I know if you're like a family or if you can't carry the bags, that's harder. But if you can, would really recommend. We were out there, like the whole process from our room to here to collecting our car was 20 minutes, not even.
But we did leave at 10 past 7,
yeah,
didn't we?
It took like 10 minutes then. And it's just so much easier than a plane.
We saw all the baggage.
Yeah, that's a lot of
baggage. If you have to hang around for your designated time.
Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed the cruise vlog series. I thought before the video ended, for those of you that were thinking of going on a cruise and actually had watched this, not because they watched my channel, but because they wanted to know what cruise was like, I thought I'd give you some big pointers that I have learned on my first ever cruise. So we were sailing with P&O and we were on Iona. I have to say, the boat was amazing. I feel like it had everything that you needed. One thing that was a bit annoying was the infinity pool was empty the whole time. I don't know why, it didn't say, it just had a net over it. So that was something that I feel like that's quite a big perk of Iona, and obviously that was one thing. A big thing that I would say is the booking system is very, like, you have to be on it. 2 weeks before, I think they open up lots of bookings for theatre shows, for restaurants, for things like that. I think they open like half of the bookings, and if you are not on it, you will miss all of the theatre shows and everything. And it's quite like hard to get reservations to certain places. However, you have this online holiday app and you can book everything on the app, and that makes it a lot easier. But like the afternoon tea, some of the restaurants I just had no chance of getting to because this was my first time and I didn't know that you had to go online beforehand and book these places. So that was a little bit of a bummer that we missed out on that. I'd say the spa is not worth it. It's a lot of money for what it is.
and I don't think it's that much of a perk. And considering there are so many jacuzzis around the boat, it just was not worth it. The ease of like getting on and off the boat is amazing. I also love the fact that you can go to so many different places on a cruise, and I really like that my thought of what a cruise was, it surpassed all of my expectations. I think for my mum as well. Another thing is that when you're actually on the cruise, I was worried that I would get really seasick, but you can barely feel it. You can definitely feel it. Everyone's like, it doesn't even feel like it. You feel like you're in a hotel. You don't. You can feel that the ship is moving. We apparently had a very good like sail, because some people on the ship were like, I've had really awful experiences where we've just been like this on the ship. So that is something to bear in mind. But I just took some seasickness tablets with us and some of those like bands just in case. But we didn't experience any of that, and that was amazing. One thing to also consider is if there is a problem at sea, you won't be able to go to the port that you want to. So I know I've seen some people that have done the Norwegian fjords one, and they've had to like completely change their route, and it's meant that they haven't gone to 2 of the places that they want. So then you're having like 5 sea days in a row or something. So it's just kind of something that I feel like you have to be very chill and go with the flow and understand that anything can happen when you're literally on sea. Because a few people and some of the situations that happened, there are a few things that went on the ship, and some people just get so butthurt about things, and like and I'm like, we're literally on a ship that is out of their control. They can't do anything about it. And I could hear people complaining to staff, and I was like, what are they supposed to do? Say, sorry, storm, stop. Like, they can't do that. So that is another big thing to consider. I also thought I'd tell you a bit about the price point, because I had a lot of questions for that. The starting room, so if you got an inside cabin, it was £399 for one person, but that's all included. So you get food, you get, I feel like there's so much to say actually. Let me know some questions in the comments and I'll reply to some comments. But do not get a drinks package. In my humble opinion, if you're like me, and you're not that bothered by drinks, you get water included. Like, there are loads of stations where you can fill up your cup. Teas are all included. Coffee, you get filter coffee, not a cappuccino. But the cappuccinos, you can still buy them. You don't have to have a drinks package. So instead of getting a drinks package, my mum every day just went and got a cappuccino, which was £3, as opposed to £25 per day for unlimited drinks. But I know some people do love drinks. So that's something. And then I think the alcoholic ones are like £40 a day, which seems quite expensive, but you do you. So many things in my head that I feel like I want to fill you in on, because I did really learn quite a lot. The main pros and cons: food was so good. Spa is not worth it. Check the boat that you're cruising on. I thoroughly looked into reviews, and Iona seemed like one of the best, most modern ships, because some of them are nasty. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some gross cruise ships in my time on my I'm obsessed with watching cruise vlogs, I don't know why. So that is my biggest takeaway. You have to make sure you've got the right boat. And I hope you've enjoyed this little vlog series, and we're getting started on some Christmas content, so subscribe if you want to stay tuned for that. I'm very excited to start posting the Christmas vlogs, and I hope you have an amazing day. I love you all loads. Peace out, punks.